Ici, Radiohead Canada.
So Ben Farrell at home, he said, hey Dean, time for you to review Cutouts by The Smile. Many people think it's their best album, but I prefer their previous albums. I would love to hear your thoughts. Okay, and I'd love to hear all of your thoughts too, because we're going to listen to it together right now. If you haven't heard it, this is the first time for me. And of course, this is sort of like, I don't know, it's not Radiohead, but it's as close as it's going to get. First song is Foreign Spies. Here goes. Go.
For my life.
Very cool track. All right, so some of the things I jotted down. Clonky keyboards. Sort of a trademark sound I'm becoming familiar with this band, Smile and Radiohead, of course. Futuristic at the same time. It's kind of childlike, almost like a toy synthesizer sound, but at the same time, it's very grandiose. Like it reminds me of Vangelis. I'm a big fan of Vangelis. He did Blade Runner, the original film, the theme and some of the soundtrack. There's this off-time syncopations going on. Dup, dup, dup. No percussion, obviously. There's like dup, 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 sort of keeping time. Sort of like a clock or an electronic kind of a beat. So there's strong electronic vibes, of course, for this song. There were no strings getting plucked anywhere. I mean, the voice, even his voice, it's like an internal voice, but it's coming out. You're hearing it. It's his internal voice, it sounds like to me. Magnificent, clunky, futuristic, childlike. So a lot of paradoxical kind of ideas coming out of one song. Because it's sort of strange to hear something futuristic at the same time childlike. Why would something from the future be childlike? You think usually the future is big and bold, and it's just yeah. Okay, so let's go on to the second track, which is Instant Psalm, which is a cool Instant Psalm. I like that title. Here we go. Nice pickup.
To
Acoustic guitar there, it sounds like it's drop D tuning. Interesting, the strings, whoops, hold on. The strings are like an overarching over the song. The strings are like sheltering the music. The strings are giving the music shelter. That's what the strings feel like to me. It's rather than being part of the song. They're there to sort of cover the song. Interesting. The song is kind of folky after the first song being rather synthesized, and even though we get that inner voice vocalization going on. But this one, the vocals, again, is sort of casual vocals to me. It sounds sort of like a storyteller vocals. Folky because of the guitar, I guess, this steel string guitar acoustic. The timing was sort of like as such so that when the upbeat suddenly becomes down and down becomes up, so it sort of it discombobulates you a bit. It disconcerting. It's disconnects you from reality just a little bit. It's a very deep tune, and I made the signal during the song when there was a pickup. Sort of the drums came back as things quieted down, and then the drums came back. So appropriate. So yes, yeah, it was it's such an interesting tune. He was singing, and there was a cello doing his lower harmony. So he was going da 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 da, and the cello was going da 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 da. And I couldn't tell at first if that cello was a human voice. It sounded very human for a cello voice. And the strings, some of the strings, not the overall strings, but there's sort of I'm not sure, there's just one little part. It sort of reminded me of George Martin strings. I don't know if you ever listened to George Martin's compositions, classical. Like, for example, probably the only one I've heard too is the Beatles movie Yellow Submarine. If you buy the original album, the whole side 2 is just, or maybe it was side 1, I don't know. The whole side is just classical music composed for the film. I guess they call it incidental music. I don't know. George Martin, it reminded me of his style. So there you go. That's that track. Let's go to the next track, which is Zero Sum. They did some of this in the last album too, that cool guitar riffing. Oh, cool. So that song is very naughty. It's the naughty song on the album here. That got that sort of insane, rabble-rousing guitar going on with that delay. Crazy riffing, a sort of element of insanity or chaos. I love how this band continues to be innovative. It's just amazing, in whatever incarnation it is that they're doing. They got the cowbell there. You got to have that cowbell. It worked really well, the song. The sax was the big voice. It was the big hog. It was there's something about the big sax sound that just makes me think of the inner city or something. So there you go, another great tune, a naughty tune by The Smile. Oh, I forgot to mention the bass line. Fetching. It's a fetching bass line, fetching tone. Really nice marriage of everything together, an innovative mix. Well done, guys. This is great. I'm enjoying every track. Next is Colors Fly, tracks number 4. Wow, that was cool. That was the Desert track. That was the, had a dry, hot sound to it. The drums got to shine as far as musicianship, of course. The drums sounded really cool. The carpet was a fuzzy carpet bass. The guitar was a 60s spy guitar to me a little bit. And there was a sort of an Egyptian vibe I got here and there. I don't know why. But again, I'm talking like a desert space, it feels like to me. I'm sort of enjoying reacting to this because the songs are not too long, and I've done reactions to prog rock songs which are like 20 minutes long, so I just realized, it is kind of nice to react to songs that are shorter. Prog, I love listening to them, but reacting to them, man, that's a big commitment. But we're already through 4 tracks now. There we go. That was the dry, hot track. For part 2 of this exciting React video, click the link at the top left part of the screen, and also the link is in the description below. For the exciting conclusion to this video, click the link at the top left of the screen for part 2 of this React. It's also linked in the description box below.